And we are back. Appreciate y'all for tapping in with us on this lovely Tuesday edition of the Doin Alright podcast, brought to you by our good friends at Ownwell, their holiday version of the Ownwell. Shouts out to them, man. Shouts out to them. And Bryan Broaddus, man, we working through some content this week. Nobody really want to talk about.
Hell no.
Watching football.
I did watch them, though. I did watch the Wizards.
Yeah, I looked down. They're a little worse. You know, their wide receivers are like healthier now.
Yeah.
But I think like the overall product is like gone to shit. So
another day,
another dollar, whatever.
Yeah.
Bryan, but you did have questions for me.
I do.
You did want to quiz me on some things, and man,
I did.
I love answering questions, Bryan. What you got for us today on this lovely Tuesday on the Doin Alright?
All right, Voch, the one I want to start you off with today is, why should we trust this front office to do the right thing when it comes to the offseason?
Damn.
Jerry Jones is going to. We know that Jerry Jones and P.T. Barnum.
What is it?
P.T. Barnum is Barnum Bailey Circus.
Okay, I got you.
You know, we stand in the middle. Come around, gather around. Come and see the elephants. Come and see all that. Come see
elixirs.
Yes, come see the clowns and all that. That's what P.T. Barnum is. He's a salesman.
Yeah, gotcha.
Why should we trust Jerry Jones after a game? Lost to the Chargers. He's going to stand up there and tell us that, I don't want to be in this spot. I don't want to do this. I don't want to. Why? Why should we trust him?
The correct answer.
But tell me this too.
Yeah.
If you don't trust him, tell me that too.
The correct answer, Mr. Broaddus, I'm glad you gave me the option there.
Yeah.
Is that we shouldn't.
Yeah.
We shouldn't trust him. That's just kind of what history's
That's wrong, man.
That's what history's been.
That is wrong.
That's what history's been. Jerry will come out, hit us with the all-in.
Yeah.
All-in was 2 years ago. You know what I'm saying? So
sure.
let alone, I hate saying 30-year because it sounds like low-hanging fruit. But he's been giving those kind of speeches, those examples for a while. Jerry even tell us, like, yeah, man, he'll tell us in so many words that he still has to sell hope for people to come and watch the games and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I tell you what, though, Bryan, he said he was all in 2 years ago.
Yeah.
He sounded like a salesman when he said it.
Mm-hmm.
People were able to kind of see through it. He has been moving a bit different lately. Lately, he's been moving a little different, and it could be, that when Jerry was like super in charge of everything, he was super aggressive.
Right.
Maybe when Steven and Will took over a little more, we kind of got too conservative, maybe, right? It's just draft and nothing else.
Right.
I think what's about to happen is they're going to lean back to the other side a little bit. Mm-hmm. Maybe not send 2 first-round picks for Roy Williams.
Right.
We sent some picks for
Joey Galloway was the 2 first-round picks.
I thought
Roy Williams was a 1 and a 3.
A 1 and a 3?
Yeah. Joey Galloway has been I was part of the administration that did that thing. And when I looked at him and I go, what?
Yeah.
We did what?
You would know.
Yeah. And then I asked Mike Holmgren later, just a little backstory here.
Sure.
I asked Mike, I go, Mike, did you ask for the second one? He goes, no, Jerry just threw it out there for us. That ended up being the 18th pick and the 7th pick overall.
Damn.
That went 18 and 7. Continue, sir.
I wonder who are those guys that draft.
It was
those dudes are better than what you got.
Yeah, absolutely.
But man, Bryan, it's something in Jerry's eyes now, and I'm not gonna be naive because he still got to show me.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna let Jerry pimp on me.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. He still got to show me, but he's been moving quasi different this year. We never would have seen Jerry send a 3rd-round pick to go get Pickens.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A guy that, had question marks.
Oh, wait a minute now. He said a 4 to go get Mingo.
I think they look at a 4 and a 3 different.
Okay.
I think they look at a 4 and a 3 totally different.
I don't disagree with you.
Yeah. I think they'll throw around those day 3 picks.
Yeah. 3 is different than a 4.
They never touched the day 1 and day 2 picks.
Right.
Putting fingerprints all in there. What's this called again? Acrylic.
I'll clean it up. Don't worry about it. Just carry on.
Jerry, they never send those picks.
Yeah.
And then they send more picks to go get Quinnen Williams, right?
Yeah.
So
that part of it, I think, is the difference. I think that's the bigger. The fact that they're willing to give up a 1, they gave up a 1 to go get Cooper, but this seems very different of a team. Yeah.
Cooper was young, cheap rookie contract. It was towards the end of it. Top tier player, and it was a super emergency.
Right.
Defense was a super emergency this year as well when you went to go get Quentin Williams. But Bryan, at the end of the Jerry Jones post game conference scrum or whatever.
Yeah.
Man, y'all, I'm just happy to be here, man. I'm happy, y'all.
Happy holidays.
Man, it's great to just
great to own the Cowboys.
Working with my kids, man. I want to cry.
Yeah.
The tears run down my face. I like, man, Jerry feel like he running out of campaigns here, Bryan.
Yeah.
What I think is gonna happen.
I do, man. I do believe.
What I think is gonna happen, Bryan. Jerry's gonna look himself in the face. He's gonna point and get fingerprints in his mirror, his $1 million mirror, his gold diamond mirror.
Yeah.
And he's gonna talk to his staff. He's going to address his staff and say, we wasted an MVP candidate level quarterback and a top 5 offense. We wasted it. I heard you talking to Jeff this morning, Bryan. I don't think the Cowboys got a whole slew of needs on the team.
Yeah.
I wouldn't touch the offense at all. Now, Terrence probably, you'll save some money with him. You'll get Nate Thomas to play right tackle, Bryan. But there's something in me that says for those 6 or 7 spots that you need to fill up on defense, I think Jerry's going to get super aggressive with him. I think Jerry's going to pay a lot of money for a coach to come in and coach defense. I don't think he's going to cheap around with that because he feels like he just wasted a year of his best investment, which is $60 million on Dak Prescott. I think he's going to go out. I think he's going to get a good coach, and I think he's going to get a slew of players. One of those players are going to cost you a draft pick or a draft pick, maybe in a trade or maybe an amount of money that we normally wouldn't send, Bryan. I'm sipping the Kool-Aid, man. I think Jerry gonna do something different because he had that look in his eyes. What you think, Bryan?
I'll tell you what.
You think ain't nothing finna change, man. Tell me why.
I want to believe.
Me too.
I want to believe. And I think that your analysis about it, I can't disagree because I worked with the man for 14 years.
Yeah.
I mean, every time he would tell me, hey, Bryan, it's this, Bryan, it's this, Bryan, it's this, I just marched along and said, yes, sir. You know, it was Parcells that I had the problems with.
Yeah.
So, but to me, I want to believe. I want to believe because of the age. And I want to believe because the Dallas Cowboys fans out there, the people that follow you and I and support you and I think they're making a difference. I think they're the ones that are speaking the loudest right now. I think that you're a voice for the fan base. Yeah. But I think they hear you. I think they hear you over there at Valley Ranch, at the Star.
Yeah.
I think they hear you now.
You know, I think fans got Nico fired.
I don't disagree with that.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't disagree with that.
Yeah.
I don't disagree with that.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to ask you this question because you brought it up.
What'd I say? Go ahead.
If I give you a choice of an all-pro offensive tackle or just a Pro Bowl defensive player in the draft, which one you taking?
That sucks so bad. Because
you could have an all-pro. I could tell you right now, you know, our guy at Miami, one of our guys at Utah, you could have one of those guys, and they were going to be an all-pro for you. Or you could take just a Pro Bowl. And not that anything against the Pro Bowl, but we understand. Sure. All pro is a little bit different than Pro Bowl.
Yeah. Defensive
player.
If we're talking about draft, this is a 10-year investment.
Yeah.
You need defense now.
Yep.
I would love it if Brother Jerry...
I can't believe you're walking away from a tackle.
I'm not. I'm not. What I'm about to say is I would love it if Jerry spent all the monies and maybe the other draft pick on defense. I can't miss an all-pro. I can't pass on an all-pro.
Yeah.
10 years of an all-pro player.
You're drafting Zach Martin.
If you like, that's what I'm saying. Like, you may build a good defense over 3 years.
Yeah.
But at least you still got your all-pro player because he's going to be here for 10.
Yeah.
All-pro players ain't going nowhere.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I would love to have I'd love to have Zach Martin right now. Yeah. I'd love it if Tyron came out of retirement right now. I'd love to bring those, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I would, an all-pro right tackle would do wonders for this offensive line moving forward, and whatever quarterback comes after Dak Prescott, Bryan. I'm taking the all-pro tackle. Even though a Pro Bowl pass rusher is fantastic.
Yeah.
But I'll never. It's irresponsible to pass on Tyron Smith for Nick Bonito. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It don't make sense.
Yeah.
It don't make sense. And I love Nick Bonito, but Nick Bonito ain't Myles Garrett.
Okay, flip it. All pro defensive player.
We flip it. We going to Golden Corral then, Bryan, bro. I get Michael Parsons back. You know? I get Michael Parsons. So it's either Michael Parsons.
So the offensive all pro. It's tougher than
because I need defense right now.
Right.
But I got to be grown, eat my vegetables, and be responsible and go, yeah, we need defense right now, but a draft pick is going to be around forever.
What would Reckless Voch do?
Reckless Voch?
Yeah.
Reckless Voch would be like, I need defense right now, and I just
don't even worry about the all pro.
And I'd be
don't
sick.
even think it through.
I'd be sick, but damn, boy, that offensive lineman that was good for 15 years over there on that team, but we were good on defense this year. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I've seen the Cowboys move on from like Pro Bowl type players. Yeah. And honestly, bro, let's just keep the buck here. Cavante damn Turpin a Pro Bowler. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying, though. I'm just saying, though, I'm thinking like an all-pro at a position or a guy that's a Pro Bowl. You're right.
They're gonna find a way to get Sam Williams in the damn Pro Bowl, Brian.
I think the Cowboys media, the Cowboys, the Twitter, the Cowboys, DallasCowboys.com, they're like,
take it off.
Vote so-and-so, vote Sam Williams.
No. I'm not here for that nonsense. All Pro is like unanimous, the best dude in the league.
Yeah.
So if you
that's what I'm saying.
Voch, Caden Proctor's on your team now. Yeah. Team suck at drafting.
Yeah.
He fell to you. He's the best right tackle in the whole league.
Right.
You can't pass on that just because Sam Williams had a good year and he made the damn Pro Bowl. That'll be irresponsible. You know what I'm saying?
Can I ask you a real quick question then?
Please.
You've seen Proctor, right?
Yeah.
Alabama?
Yeah.
And you watched him a bunch with Booker because you said you kept noticing him, right?
Couldn't miss him.
What would Booker and Proctor do on the right side?
Whoop ass, Brian. What you mean? they go move people, Brian. Them two big bodies over there. Oh, good. Like, and that's the cool thing about Proctor, right? Is I don't watch future prospects.
Alabama tackle.
Alabama left tackle, Caden Proctor. I don't watch future prospects.
Right.
I only watch the guy that I want. But when I was watching Booker, you couldn't.
Oh no, you just live what every scout lives. When you're sitting there and someone's trying
Who's that dude?
Yeah, there's always the question that gets asked.
Yeah.
Whoever's presenting the player.
Yeah.
And whoever's got Miami. Mm-hmm. And who is that number 95? It's like you're watching 52, but number 95 is making all the damn plays.
You're watching Ruben Bain, but who's the tackle beating the shit out of? Like, who's that guy? You know what I'm saying? Like
exactly.
That. But Brian, I just watching Caden Proctor, man, played next to Booker on the opposite side.
Yeah.
If he was here, you would have to flip him to the
flip him over. Yeah.
But Brian, those two dudes just moving bodies. Proctor got the length, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. He has that power that Terrence Steele ain't got, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Got decent feet. He's a winner.
Yep.
Tell you somebody else that's a winner. Our good friends at Ownwell, Bryan Broaddus going to tell you about it.
Yeah, how about this one, Voch? That the property tax bill is right around the corner. It's about to drop on you. But you don't have to eat that thing. Ownwell can fight it for you in about 3 minutes. No upfront costs, nothing out of pocket. They handle the whole process, the paperwork, the appeal, even the hearing if it goes that far. You don't want to be a part of any hearings, Voch. That's bad things for you. Most people end up getting the value lowered, save around $1,100, and it's a no-win, no fee deal. If they don't save you money, you don't pay. That's a great thing to hear. Once you're in, they keep checking every year on so the savings can keep stacking from year to year, season after season. Do us a solid, scan our QR code, click on the link in the description that supports this show, and you'll get a free savings estimate in just minutes. Ownwell keeps it simple, Vachi. Less stress, lower tax bill, more money back. Everybody wins. Tell them that Bryan and Voch sent you.
Appreciate you very much, our good friends at Ownwell. Go up there and save your money, man. You ain't got to eat it. Yeah. Go ahead, Bryan. What you got for me? What's your third question?
Third question here for the day is, if they make a move at defensive coordinator, Voch, what type of coach would you like it to be?
You know, man, I want one of those. And look, this is me hating on myself a little bit, Brian. But I remember when like Marinelli.
What?
I'm hating on myself.
What?
I remember Marinelli was the guy. You remember Marinelli was a guy?
Yeah, Rod liked me at one time.
And you know,
I'm
Rod,
running out of guys that are liking me over there.
It is what I'm on the list. Brian, you remember Marinelli? He was cool when you was a cool defense.
Yeah.
But when you went to being a bad defense, all of a sudden, people don't like how quiet Marinelli is, how soft-spoken he is.
Yeah.
And then Chris Richard, no matter how bad Chris Richard was, the fact that he was loud, yelling, rah-rah guy, people loved that.
Right.
Ain't win no game, ain't getting no better on defense.
Not getting any better on defense.
But the fact that he was a little rah-rah.
Yeah.
Brian, it's all about contrast at this point. Flus is just a kind of quiet guy. Guys aren't really bought into him. Yeah. And I don't really see Flus as like a defensive genius. I see him as a guy that's kind of stubborn. Mm-hmm. Brian, I want a defense coordinator with flexibility. Mm-hmm. I want a defense coordinator that can adapt. I want one that's like brave enough to come in and be like, hey, I won't just coach whoever you have for me.
Right.
Give me these guys.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And look, I'm sure Flus holds his guys accountable, right? But I kind of want to rough ass a little bit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Come in and I'm sick of all these pouting guys on defense, right? We got a lot of dudes on this defense that'll pout and that'll go tweet and be like, hey man, they're not giving me playtime. They're not giving me playtime. Get these guys out of here, Brian. I want a guy that's gonna whip these dudes into shape. And honestly, Brian, as long as my defense coordinator can get these guys to buy in and play some good defense in 1 year, defense normally gets better as the years go on. Mm-hmm. But if you can give me a solid to good defense in a year and promise me that defense will continue to get better throughout the year and not backwards and not getting your own way about these things, I'll take that dude because this offense don't need much, Brian. This offense don't need much.
Yeah, I'm encouraged by the potential names, Voch.
Todd Bowles is an exciting name.
I'm encouraged that if it's Todd Bowles, if it's Jim Swartz, let me have a shot at Brian Flores. Let me try and get him in the building. There are coordinators out there that I think kind of fit the guys that you're talking about.
Yeah.
I always worry about, I don't think that Matt Eberflus connected with these guys at all. I think that's something that we probably haven't even talked about enough.
Sure.
That there was not that connection. I think you need a guy. I think Dan Quinn connected to his guys. I don't think he connected here at all. And I think that's one of the bigger problems right there.
Last one, real fast. What you got for me?
The question I have for you happens to deal with Brian Schottenheimer. How do you feel overall as a head coach that he has done to this point? Has he exceeded what you might believed he could do? Mm-hmm. Has he regressed? Has he gotten better during the season, or has he gotten worse as a head coach in your eyes?
The one thing I was incredibly afraid of with Kellen Moore, there's a lot of Cowboy fans that was mad at Kellen Moore.
Yeah.
I was like, man, Kellen Moore going to make mistakes because he's a young coach.
Yeah.
But you can see the skill. You can see the growth before it happens. The one thing I wouldn't want us to do is move on from Kellen Moore and he learns the lessons here and he go win a Super Bowl somewhere else.
Right.
And he did.
He did.
And I was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he went through all the tough, people sick of Kellen Moore here,
Hated him.
Kellen doesn't know how to run the football. I'm like, yeah, but man, he's a young coach. You know what I'm saying? Let young coaches make their mistakes and bump their head a little bit, right? You don't want to lose that dude. And damn, sure enough, he did it, right?
Yeah.
I think Schottenheimer, and which I like about him, that he's been coaching for a long time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Think about Shanahan. Over there in San Fran. Even when he was a young head coach, he had been coaching for a long time.
Right.
Calling plays for a
lot of experience,
A lot of it. I think Shotty's that guy. He's a brand new head coach, but he's been in this league for a while. He's seasoned, right? So you kind of get the best of both worlds there, Brian. I think he bumped his head a whole bunch this year. And what I think that was is that he hadn't called plays in such a long time. Football evolved on him. Analytics evolved on him. You know what I'm saying? And him having to call plays while being a head coach, making those decisions on the fly, he bumped his head a bunch. But if I had to look and point why are the Cowboys having a losing season this year, I ain't really pointing at him.
Right.
He made mistakes, but he wasn't horrible.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then if you think about, man, over there in New England, man, Vrabel just got, hey, I'm just going to show up and just coach.
Yeah.
Ain't no nonsense over here. Ben Johnson with the Bears, I'm just going to show up and coach for my first year. Ain't no nonsense over here. But you got to deal with the Micah scandal. You got to deal with the Jerry Jones looming over you. You got to deal with
Death
media
of a
stuff,
player.
the death of your player.
Yeah.
It's a lot of adversity he ran into as a first-year head coach. But they hanging in there with him, man.
Yeah.
They hanging in there with him, and they playing hard for him. You know what I'm saying? So I like Shotty.
Just not good enough in some spots, right?
Not
playing
not
hard,
good
but
enough.
just not good enough.
And
right?
honestly, Brian, I think if the defense was much better, I think you could live with some of those mistakes.
Sure.
I hate when I hear people say, I'm gonna say this and wrap up. I hate when I hear people say, "Oh, well, we know the defense is bad."
Yeah.
So them being bad, I'm not even about to criticize. I'm not about to criticize the defense. We know that they're bad. We know what the defense is. Like, man, that's nonsense. You giving a pass to the worst unit,
Yeah.
but you're being hypercritical of the best unit,
Right.
versus defenses in the Vikings and the Chargers that I respect.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But the offenses of the Vikings and the Chargers, in which you should be able to stop them, because that's what the film say, you're giving the defense a pass for that?
Yeah.
Man, give Brian Schottenheimer, Brian Flores, give them Todd Bowles, give them some coordinator to come in and be the CEO of the defense. We're going to be just fine, Brian. But I ain't mean to smack your acrylic like that.
Huh?
Hey, man.
It's your table, too.
It's mine. We appreciate y'all for tapping in with us on this lovely Tuesday, man. Appreciate our good friends at Ownwell. Go to crownglobalmedia.com and check out all of our work there. The links to the merch, everything is there. The content, the link to the socials, everything is there. That's Bryan Broaddus. I'm VOCHLOMBARDI. We'll catch y'all next time. Crown.